4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, so we are live today for the Calpine Family Quiz 2021 semi-final 2 for Pool B. I'll be sharing across the link to you. Okay. So you can just get the link from my chat. Okay. Maybe I can share this link to the participants who are waiting out there for the live streaming of semi-final 2 of Calpine Family Quiz. So the participants participants will have direct question options, and the audience, if they are not answering, the option will actually go to the audience. Audience, kindly note that you have to answer only for the questions that is being asked to you. Okay. And so you're answering only to the questions that has been asked to you. And for participants, you have the option of just answering directly. So an extra question will always be going to the audience rather than participants, okay, if they are not answering. Okay, so that's how it is. So just going forward with the quiz, just let me know if you are able to see my screen. Okay. Okay, participants, just let me know if you're able to see my screen. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so welcome you all to Calpine Categories, the family quiz this time, semi-final 2. Okay, so this time we'll be having 4 teams with Team A, that is CB Jacob, Team B Jobin Team, Team C Ranjit Team.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you are able to see CB, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So Team C is Ranjit ET, Team D is Deepak Sani. This for the audience to note. So we'll be starting off the first round, that is easy starters, with the order A, B, C, D, and followed by the science and technology round in the reverse order, and followed by the third round, that is potpourri round, which is the pass round in A, B, C, D order. Okay, then followed by around the globe, your choice, and the sixth round, make or break round or the buzzer round. Okay, so the first question will be to CB. CB, so the question is right in front of you. Okay, round 1, easy starters. Okay, the question is Pochampalli, India's silk city, has been selected for the best tourism villages award by the United Nations World Tourism Organization. Which state is the village located?
Noble, we couldn't see your screen. Noble, the question, the first question.
You're not able to see the first question.
Yes.
Can you start the PowerPoint?
Yeah, let me just do a new share. Okay. Okay. Okay, right now?
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
right now?
Yes.
Okay, so CB, this is your question. Pochampalli, India's silk city, has been selected for the best tourism villages award by the United Nations World Tourism Organization. Which state is the village located? Is it Odisha, Telangana, West Bengal, or Gujarat? CB, yeah, CB, tell me. Yeah, CB, tell me.
I can.
CB, can you switch off your video and just try once again? No, I'm not able to hear you, CB. Can you just switch off your video and try again? Which state is the village located?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, tell me.
Yes. I cannot see this.
Pardon me. Okay, can you hear the question?
No.
Pochampally, India's city has been selected for the Best Tourism Villages Award by the UNWTO. Which state is the village located? Is it
I
Odisha,
think it's B
Telangana?
Telangana. B Telangana.
Telangana, yes. B
Hello?
Telangana is the right answer. B Telangana is the
It's
right
B
answer.
Telangana.
Yes, yes, yes. B Telangana is the
Hello?
right answer.
It's B Telangana.
Yes, yes, yes.
B
B.
Telangana.
Yes.
It's B Telangana. B Telangana. Yes.
Okay. That's the correct answer. B
Can
Telangana
you
is
hear me?
the correct answer. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
B Telangana is the correct answer. Can you just check your connection speed once again before you just going for the next answer? So Divya, that's points, direct points for CB. Okay.
No.
Okay. So the next question is to Team B, that is Jobin team. Jobin, your question is on the screen. Okay. Who is the present Speaker of Lok Sabha? Is it Meera Kumar, Ramnath Kovind, Om Birla, Chirag Paswan? Jobin, are you able to hear me? Your time starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7. Jobin, you are in the mute mode.
Okay, Om Birla.
Yes, 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 yes. That's the correct answer. The present Speaker of Lok Sabha is Om Birla. Om Birla is the correct answer. So, direct question. He is the Om Birla of the Bharatiya Janata Party is the current Speaker who presides over the 17th Lok Sabha. So, direct question and the correct answer. Okay. Next is the direct question. Divya, let me know what is the points that has been allocated to both the teams.
Okay, for Sibi, team A, it's 10 points, and
Okay.
Jobin T with 10 points again.
Okay. So next is the direct question to Ranjit. Ranjit, your question is on the screen. Okay. Max Verstappen is associated with which sport item? He was in news recently. Max Verstappen is associated with which sport item? Is it boxing, golf, auto racing, or swimming?
Auto racing.
Yes, that's the correct answer. Again, Max Verstappen is related to auto racing, and he became the F1 champion, ending the victory story of Mercedes in F1 racing recently. So Max Emilian Verstappen is related to F1 racing. Correct answer and 10 points for Ranjit. Okay. Next is the direct question to Deepak. Deepak, you are ready?
Yes, yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Here is your question. Sonepur Mela, or the fair, is held on Kartik Purnima, the full moon day over the month of November and December in Sonepur, Bihar. It is the biggest. What is that related within the continent Asia? What is that particular fair?
It is basically cattle fair. B.
Yes, yes, yes. B, cattle fair is the correct answer. So it is the biggest cattle fair in Asia. Okay, correct answer. So 10 points for Deepak. Okay, so all the teams I think scored correctly in that particular easy starters, being easy questions. And next is the option for you to just raise your hands for the next buzzer question. Okay, and for a correct answer, you will get 10 points, and for a wrong answer, it will be minus 5 points. Okay. So once you raise your hands, you will be, if you're not correctly answering, you will get negative 5 points. Okay. So the option is to chat to me in private. Okay. Ensure you're chatting to me in private for this particular question. Okay. So hands on your raise hand feature. Your question is right in front of you. Okay. Perseverance. NASA's new mission is associated with what? Is it a planetary defense test, moon, Mars, dark energy mission? Okay, 2 people have raised their hands. Your time ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, okay, 3 participants, 1, okay, and yeah, the time is up. Okay, 3 participants raise his job in Deepak Sunny and CB. Okay, okay, 3 of them has raised their hands. Okay, let's see what their answers are. Okay, Jobin, it's mentioned as mass. CB, it is mentioned as D, dark energy. Okay, and Deepak, it's mentioned as planetary, right? Planetary defense test. Okay, so 3 answers, right? Deepak going with planetary defense test, and Jobin going with Mars, and CB going with dark energy mission. Okay. So what do you think? Which is the correct answer?
A.
Okay, that's not the correct answer. The correct answer, I will go with Jobin T. That is, its Perseverance, NASA's new mission, is associated with basically Mars. So in 2020, the rover named Perseverance, its main job was to seek signs of ancient life and collect samples of rock and regolith, broken roads and soil for possible return to Earth. And it was launched in July 30, 2020. And a landing was made in February 18, 2021, which was made as a direct live from their space station. Directly live from NASA's office to all the public. So that was Perseverance, which is related to Mars, actually. So 10 points for Jobin T and minus 5 points for Deepak and CB. Okay. So for that wrong answer, minus 5 for both of them. Okay. So with that answer, all the participants can lower your hands. Okay, you can lower your hands. Divya, can you just tell me the scores?
So we'll start with Jobin. Team B, he gets 20 points. Sibi with 5 points. Ranjit ET, Team C with 10 points. And Deepak,
Okay.
Team D with minus 5.
Okay.
It is 5, no, not minus 5, right?
Sorry, 5 points, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So it's Jobin T with 20 points, Ranjit ET with 10 points, and the others 2 with 5 points, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So that's the point position after the first round. Okay, audience are not getting any direct maybe questions to them, I guess. Okay. Anyway, let's go to the science and technology round. In this, we'll be starting with Deepak Sunny to be given with the first question. Okay. Deepak, so hands on your bus. Your question is right in front of you. Okay, which organ are we referring to here? Which organ?
Liver.
The question is to Deepak.
Yeah, liver.
Which organ?
Liver. It is liver. Can you hear me?
Can you just tell?
Liver.
Yeah, yes. The answer given by you is liver. Liver is a wrong answer, Deepak. Okay, and the question is passed on to the audience. Audience, if you are able to identify this particular organ, you can just chat in the live chat of YouTube. The first person giving the correct answer for this question will be getting prizes from our end. So which organ are we referring to in this particular picture? Okay, your time is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So the question gets cancelled for the participants, and the correct answer is the pancreas. It's the pancreas. Part of, yes. So part of the endocrine system produces and secretes various hormones that contribute to your digestion and blood sugar levels. Okay, the correct answer is pancreas. Okay, next is the direct question to Ranjit ET. Ranjit, the question is. Other participants can mute their mics so that I just ask the question to Ranjit. Okay, Ranjit, the question is right in front of you. Founded by Russell Novsker in 1980, Symbolics was a computer manufacturer. They designed and manufactured a line of Lisp machines, single-user computer optimized to run the Lisp programming language. It's research and development staff, first at MIT, okay, and then later at the company. Produced a number of major innovations in software technology, but company didn't last long and got defunct in 1996. In the world of internet, it made a mark by being first at something. So you need to tell me what was the mark made by this particular company at something. You need to identify what is that something, which symbolics was.
CSS.
Was. Pardon me?
CSS.
Can you just elaborate?
Cascading style sheet.
Okay, no, that's not the correct answer. Okay, the question actually pass on to the audience. So audience, if you are able to identify what symbolics the computer manufacturer is good at the first at something, if you know the explanation for that, you can just chat in the live chat box of YouTube Live. So the world of internet made a mark in this thing. Okay, so if you are able to identify what was it that it made first at, you can just chat in the live chat. Your time is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's the time up, and the question gets cancelled, and the correct answer, Symbolics, the computer company, was first internet domain name that is registered on 15th March 1985. So it is the world's first and oldest registered .com domain name on the internet. Okay, so that is the correct answer, symbolics.com, first internet domain name. So that is the correct answer, and no points for that particular question. Next is the direct question to Jobin T. Okay, Jobin, your question is here. A British molecular biologist, biophysicist, and neuroscientist, Francis Crick, rushed into the Eagle pub on an uneventful day in February 1953 and remarked, "We have discovered the secret of life." What was Francis Crick referring to? So he, James Watson, Maurice Wilkins, and Rosalind Franklin. Yes, Robin. Okay, can you just
DNA.
elaborate?
DNA.
Yes. Okay, Govind, can you just elaborate with related what was the findings?
Hello?
What was the finding with related to DNA?
DNA structure?
Yes, that's the correct answer. They actually discovered the structure of the DNA. Okay, so that's why I just wanted an exact answer. They discovered the structure of the DNA in 1953 February. Okay, so this British molecular biologist Francis Crick actually found that discovered the secret of life, that is the structure of DNA. So that is a correct answer from Jobin, and he gets 20 points for that correct answer. Correct direct question answered by Jobin, 20 points. Okay, 20 points for Jobin. Next is the direct question to CB. CB, I just want to just test your mic before just going forward with that particular question. Are you able to hear me? CB, can you just unmute and just speak so that I am able to hear you? Okay, CB, I'm not able to hear you. Hello? Hello? CB, are you able to hear me? Hello? Okay, CB, what you can do is I'll just ask you the question. Okay, you can raise your hands and maybe chat to me in maybe public or private will be fine. Okay, you can chat to either me or chat to everyone in public the answer. Okay, so you need to raise your hands and then chat in public for the particular question. The question is here. Okay, it was on the suggestion of Roland Hansen. Okay, it was on the suggestion of Roland Hansen that the name interface manager was changed and it was given a new name. So what is the new name? It was on the suggestion of Roland Hansen that the name of interface manager was changed and given a different name. So what is the new name? You can either tell or chat in public
Hello?
or private. Yes. What is the answer?
Yes. Yes. Can you hear me, Noble?
Yes. Yes. If you know the answer, you can chat to me or tell the answer.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Can you just chat the answer?
Can you hear me?
Yes. The chat has come.
Can
Browser is the answer given by CB. Okay. I
Can
just
you
want to.
you hear me?
Yes, I'm able to hear you. So the name, the new name that is being given is the answer given by CB is browser. Browser is apparently a vague answer. Browser is a vague answer. So audience, if you know the answer, you can just tell me. The answer is comparatively a vague answer. So I'm just going forward with the audience. Audience, if you know the new name of the interface manager, okay, if you know the answer, you can just chat in the live chat box of YouTube. The suggestion of Roland Hansen that the name interface manager was changed to what? So what is the new name? Your time starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So the question gets cancelled and the correct answer is Windows. Bill Gates want to call Windows as interface manager. If Bill Gates had his way, Windows OS would have been called interface manager. And later it was Gates has actually planned to release it under the same name. However, Windows name prevailed because it best describes the boxes or computing windows that were fundamental to the new operating system. So interface manager was changed by Bill Gates in the new name as Windows. So Windows is the correct answer. And that's a wrong answer given by CB. So no points for that particular direct question. And so let's actually go to the final buzzer question. So teams, hands on your buzzer and you can raise your hands and chat to me in private. In this particular buzzer question, a correct answer will give you 20 points and a negative answer will take away minus 10 points. Okay. In this particular question, 20 and minus 10. Okay. Okay, plus 20 and minus 10. So if you know the answer, raise your hands and chat to me in private. Okay, your question is here. Identify the technology company on July 5, 1994. It started to sell books. And formerly, it was in Cadabra Incorporation in 1994-1995. Founded in July 5, 1994, 27 years ago. And the founder, you can identify, headquarters was in Seattle, Washington, US. Okay, Deepak has raised his hands. You can chat to me in private, Deepak. You can chat to me in private. Deepak has raised his hands. The key people, he's the executive chairman.
Hello.
And
Yes.
CB, you can chat to me in private. CB, you can raise your hands and chat to me in private. Okay. Okay, CB, Jobin has raised his hands. And CB, if you know the answer, chat to me in private.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello. Can you hear me? Browser.
Okay, so let's see the answers. Two people have raised their hands, Deepak and Jobin. Okay, and the answer given by both of them is
Internet browser.
the answer given by both of them is correct. That's the correct answer. Amazon. Amazon is the correct answer. So Deepak and Jobin are getting the correct answer, and 20 points for Deepak and 20 points for Jobin for that particular buzzer question. Two correct answers given by both the participants. So 20 points for Deepak and Jobin. So after the science and technology round, let's hear the scores. Divya?
Yeah. So Deepak is getting 25 points. Jobin with 60 points.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, hello?
Hello, Noble?
Yes, yes, tell me.
I also gave the correct answer.
No, we have not actually received your raise hand
Sorry.
feature or
I
answers.
I forgot to raise the hand actually.
You need to raise your hands. It's equal to just pressing the buzzer.
Okay.
Okay, you need to raise your hands and chat to me. You shouldn't tell the answer in this particular round. Okay, and we actually didn't hear the answer from your end. I think the bandwidth is low and the answer is coming a bit late. I think your question answer actually came a bit late for the browser. Okay, so maybe you can chat to us the answer after raising your hands. Okay. So Divya, can we hear the scores?
Yes. So starting with Jobin, we have he's leading this time. He has got 60 points. Deepak with 25 points. Ranjit Iti with 10 points and Sibi with 5 points.
Okay, so Deepak is with 25 points, like 5 points and 20 points in this particular question, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so Jobin is well leading with 60 points after the science and technology round. The next round is potpourri round or pass round. Okay, so you have an option to pass your questions. If you don't know the answer, you can pass your questions. In this particular round, the order will be A, B, C, D order. And if the person in the team B is not able to answer, the question actually passed on to team A. Okay, so all the questions in potpourri round will be audio round. Audio questions. Okay? So the first question will be asked to team A, that is CB. Okay, CB, if you know the answer after hearing the audio, you can raise your hands and chat to me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Okay, your question is in front of you. You need to hear the sound. Okay.
I humbly accept the award in that spirit, while at the same time wishing you to know that we are not unaware of nor unmoved by the great compliment you pay us by conferring this degree.
Okay. Identify the great political leader from the speech. You can chat to us. Okay. If you know the answer, you can chat to us.
To join.
Okay, the answer given by CB is Nelson Mandela. Yes, that's the correct answer. Yes, Nelson Mandela is the correct answer. And that's a correct answer given by CB. You can lower your hands now. Okay.
George Washington. And
okay, so the correct answer is Nelson Mandela. Correct answer given by CB for that potpourri round. First question, 20 points for CB. Okay. Nelson Mandela is the correct answer. Next is the direct question to team B, that is Jobin. Jobin, you need to identify which East Asian country's national anthem is this. If you know the answer, you can unmute and tell the answer. Okay, Jobin, if you know the answer, you can tell. Which East
Japan?
Asian? Pardon me?
Japan.
Yes. That's the correct answer. Japan is the correct answer. So the East Asian country is Japan. So direct question and the correct answer, Japan. So 20 points for Jobin for that direct question being answered. Japan is the correct answer. Next is the direct question to Ranjit ET. Ranjit, you need to identify the voice. Okay. Identify this Indian.
Only one thing I'll say, I'm not a politician, I'm not an actor, a sportsman don't like to talk too much. First of all, you must remember there is called India, Bharat. That is important. That's give you the recognition, that's give me the recognition. We can come from a different path.
Ranjit, if you know the answer, you can tell. Hello, Ranjit, can you just unmute and...
Pass.
Okay, it passed on to team D, that is Deepak Sunny. Deepak, if you know the answer. Identify the Indian from the
Major
voice.
Dhyan Chand.
Major Dhyan Chand is a wrong answer. And the question actually passed on to team A, that is Sibi.
Kapil Dev.
Sibi. Yes, that's the correct answer. This time I heard it loud and clear. That's Kapil Dev is the correct answer. So 10 points for Sibi for that correct answer. The voice is that of Kapil Dev. So this time clear and fine, and the answer is fine. Kapil Dev is the correct answer. Next is the direct question to Deepak. Deepak, your voice. You need to identify the former union minister from his speech in Rajya Sabha.
Elected representatives of the people.
And
The Constitution has asked us, in the first instance, to judge the constitutionality of a bill. We can't pronounce on the Constitution.
Is this
but we have a
Shashi
responsibility
Tharoor?
to pass what is constitutional.
you mentioned
all of us are lawyers.
Shashi Tharoor.
Yeah.
He is the former union minister from his speech in Rajya Sabha. You mentioned Shashi Tharoor. Okay, that's the wrong answer. It's not Shashi Tharoor, and the question actually passed on to team A, that is CB. CB, if you know the answer, you can just tell. You can unmute, and if you know the answer, you can tell or just chat. Identify the former union minister from his speech in Rajya Sabha. If you know the answer, you can chat to me in private, or you can pass the question to the next person. I'm not able to hear you. Okay, the chat has, okay. I'll just play the audio once again. Seems he has not
Representatives of the people.
CB, I'm playing the audio
The
once again.
Constitution has asked us, in the first instance, to judge the Constitution.
Hello.
But we have a responsibility to pass what is constitutional. Not all of us are lawyers. In fact, not all of us should be lawyers. We should be from every walk of life. And from every walk of life, we must bring our collective wisdom and common sense to say, is this constitutional or not? What are we doing in this house?
Okay. Okay, CB has mentioned as Shashi Tharoor again. I think he didn't hear the previous answer. The Shashi Tharoor answer is wrong. Pass on to Jobin T. Jobin, if you know the answer, you can unmute and tell me the answer.
Pass.
Okay, pass on to Ranjit T. Ranjit, if you know the answer, you can just tell me. Pardon me, I didn't hear. Prashant Bhushan is the answer given by Ranjit, which is actually a wrong answer again. So the question actually pass on to the audience.
But if another,
Audience, I'll play the sound
the
once.
Constitution has asked us in the first instance to judge the constitutionality of a bill. We can't pronounce on the constitutionality, but we have a responsibility to pass what is constitutional.
Okay, so if you know the answer, chat the person's name in the live chat of YouTube live video under the chat box. Your time is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's up. So it's an open challenge for the participants. If you know the answer, just hit on it. Okay, CB gave one more answer this time. Yes, this time it was the correct answer. This time it was the correct answer given by CB. And the correct answer is P. Chidambaram. P. Chidambaram is the correct answer. The Indian politician and former attorney who currently serves as member of parliament in Rajya Sabha. He recently served as chairman of the Parliament Standing Committee on Home Affairs in 2017-18. Okay, P. Chidambaram is the correct answer. So hands on your buzzers and hands on your buzzers. Your buzzer question is right in front of you. If you know the answer, raise your hands and chat to me in private. Okay, buzzer question. This ball is used in a specific sport item. Heineken has been supporting the World Championship in this sport as a sponsor for many years. Which sport item are we referring to here? You can raise your hands first. Ranjit has raised his hands. You can chat to me in private. Okay, chat to me in private. This ball is used.
It's negative there.
Yes, there is a negative point of -10 for this. -10 is negative. Your time is ending in 10. I'll read the question once again. The answer is rugby, and American football is what is mentioned by Ranjit ET. Okay. Okay. Govan has a call on that. Rugby is the correct answer. Will we be able to just give something for that particular answer? Though it's way. Can you just
correct?
Okay, so the exact one was rugby, but you actually mentioned American football, which is almost similar. So we are just giving points for that. So 20 points for Ranjit for that particular answer. Though in the other way he answered, we can just give for that. Okay, so two versions of rugby is there: rugby union and rugby league. And Heineken sponsors the Rugby Union World Cup. During the match, the players tried to push an oval ball over the so-called try line of the opposing team or to kick it between the posts to score points. You are allowed to carry or kick the ball. Okay. So rugby or American football is the correct answer. So 20 points. Let's hear the score positions after the question. I mean, after this particular round of Potpuri. Divya?
Okay. So after the third round, we have Jobin as the leading person. So he's got 80 points. Ranjit with 30 points, Sibi with 35 points, and Deepak with 25 points.
Okay, Deepak and Jobin is having 80 points, right?
Yes.
Okay, and Sibi with
35.
35. Okay, so CB has advanced with the correct answer to 35 points. So Jobin is still leading after the potpourri or the third round. So the next rounds are on the way. So the next round is around the globe. Okay, in around the globe, you will have the option in the reverse order. That is, Team D will be having the first option to answer, and followed by Team C, followed by Team B and Team A. Okay, so that's the way of the question and answer goes. Okay, so the first question will be directed to Deepak. Deepak, so your question is right in front of you. If you know the answer, you can unmute and tell me the answer. Petronas Twin Towers, the tallest twin towers in the world, is in which Asian city? It is the tallest building in the world from 1998 to 2004, when they were surpassed by Taipei.
It's in Malaysia.
101. Yes, yes. Asian city is. Can you just be more specific on that? Maybe where in Malaysia. Deepak?
Yeah, I was just thinking. I'm not able to recollect the exact name of the city, but I know it is in Malaysia.
Okay. Okay.
Malaysia.
Okay. I'll give you 10 points.
Okay.
I'll give you 10 points for that answer. And the question actually gets cancelled for that half answer. Okay. We need the exact Asian city as such. Okay. So the question actually pass on to the audience. Audience, if you know the correct and the exact answer for the Asian city, okay. Jobin, you can just wait for some time while I just ask to the audience. I think Jobin knows the answer very well. Okay. So the question pass on to the audience, and the audience, if you know the answer, you can chat in the live chat box of YouTube live chat box. You can, if you know the exact answer, you can just mention this. Half the answer has been mentioned by Deepak as Malaysia, and the Asian city. Okay, the answer which is mentioned by Sibi is Bangkok. That's not the correct answer. Jobin, if you know the answer, you can tell. The time is ending for audience now.
Kuala Lumpur.
Yes, that's the correct answer. Okay, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia is the correct answer. So 10 points I'll just give you for Deepak. I think that's a memory loss at some point.
Somewhere in my...
Okay, so 10 points for Deepak for that half the answer. Divya, please note. Okay, so next is the direct question to Ranjit. Ranjit, your question is right in front of you. Okay. Copera is the national sport of the Latin American country X. The roots of the sports lie in similar games that were brought to X by the enslaved African population during the 16th century. You can see the picture of this particular sport as well. You need to mention which American country are we, Latin American country are we referring to here. Capoeira is the national sport of the Latin American country X. You need to identify which is the Latin American country mentioned here.
Colombia.
Colombia is a wrong answer. It's not Colombia. The question actually pass on to the audience. Audience, if you know the correct answer for this particular question, and if you are able to identify the Latin American country, you can mention the answer in the live chat box of YouTube Live, and you get exciting prizes for the correct answer for the person who actually answers first for this particular question. The time is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, the time is up. Participants, if you know the answer, you can chat or just go randomly at it. Okay, no participants going. Okay, I got a chat. Okay, Mexico is a wrong answer. It's not Mexico as well. The correct answer is Brazil. Brazil is the correct answer. So no points for that particular question for Team C. And the next question is to Team B. That is Jobin and family. Jobin, your question is in front of you. Just unmute and tell me the answer. Okay. X was an English rock band formed in London in 1977. For most of the history, the lineup consisted of primary songwriters Sting, lead vocal, bass guitar, and Andy Summers was handling the guitars, and Stewart Copeland, the drums or percussion. So X became globally popular in the late 1970s and early 1980s. You need to identify which band are we referring to here. It's an English rock band formed in London in 1977, and your time starts now. 10. 5.
Eagle.
Eagle is the answer given by Jobin, but that's a wrong answer. The band's name is not Eagle, and the question cancels and goes to the audience. Audience, if you know the answer for this English rock band having the songwriter Sting in the lead vocals and bass guitar, and Andy Summers in guitars, and Stewart Copeland in drums or percussions. If you know the exact name of the band, you can just mention the live chat box of YouTube Live. Your time is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, your time is up. Okay, so the answer given by CB is Rolling Stones, which is not correct. The answer given by Deepak is Beatle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's also not the correct answer. The correct answer for this question is The Police. The Police, the band is the correct name for this particular question. If anyone of the audience have mentioned The Police as the band name, you'll get exciting prizes. The Police is the correct answer. Next is the direct question to CB. So CB, if you know the correct answer, you can raise your hands and chat to me. Okay. So your question is right in front of you. If you know the answer, raise your hands and chat to me. Your question is X covers a territory of 357,022 kilometers square, and borders the Baltic Sea, the North Sea, and Denmark in the north. And we have Poland and the Czech Republic in the east, Austria and Switzerland in the south, and France, Luxembourg, Belgium, and the Netherlands in the west. Which country are we referring to here? Which country? If you know the answer, you can raise your hands and chat to me in private. Your time starts now. 10. Okay. You can chat. Okay, there's a chat that has come from CB. He has mentioned the answer as Finland. Okay. CB has mentioned the answer as Finland. Okay, Finland is the wrong answer, CB. Finland is not the correct answer, or other participants can just mention the answer only when the question actually comes to you. Okay. Okay. So Finland is a wrong answer that is mentioned by CB. Okay, I think all the other participants are mentioning the correct answers. So before going to the participants, let me go to the audience first. So audience, if you know the correct answer for identifying the country, you can just mention the answers in the live chat box of YouTube Live. The borders having the Baltic Sea, the North Sea, and Denmark in the north, Poland and Czech Republic in the east, and Austria and Switzerland in the south, France, Luxembourg, Belgium, and Netherlands in the west. So if you are able to identify the country, you can mention the live chat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time is up. The answer given by time is up for audience. The answer given by CB is Finland. Before that, someone has actually answered me the correct answer. That is Ranjit Iti, who actually mentioned Germany as the correct answer. So the correct answer is Germany. Okay. So any of the audience mentioning the correct answer will be getting points. Participants, ensure that you are answering only to the questions asked to you. Okay, so Germany is the correct answer, which was mentioned by Ranjit Iti. Finland is the wrong answer, so no points for CB for that particular question. So next is the Germany has been answered by Deepak as well as Jobin as well. Okay, first it was answered by Ranjit Iti. Okay, fine. So next, let's go to the buzzer question. You need to identify the question and raise your hands and chat to me in private if you know the correct answer. A correct answer will give you 20 points and a wrong answer will take away minus 10 points. So only answer to me in private after raising your hands. So hands on your raise hand feature. Your question is right in front of you. Which touristic attraction are we referring to here? Okay, location is Sagara Taluk, Shimoga district, Karnataka, and type is cataract segmented. Okay, so if you know the answer, raise your hands and quickly chat to me in private. So it's CB has raised his hands. CB, you can chat to me in private if you know the answer. Chat to me in private. Okay. The water course is Sharavati River. Average flow rate is 153 m3s. 2 participants has raised their hands. The time is ending in 5. Jobin has raised his hands. So you can chat to me in private. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, the time is up. Okay, it's in Sagara Taluk, Shimoga. The answer given by CB is Hampi. Hampi is not the correct answer, so minus 10 for CB. The answer mentioned by Jobin T is Jog Waterfalls, which is the correct answer. Okay, which is the correct answer. So Jobin T getting 20 points for that correct answer. The correct answer is Jog Falls or Jog Waterfalls. So it's basically in Karnataka and in Sagara Taluk in Shimoga, Karnataka. So Jog Falls is the correct answer. 20 points for Jobin for that buzzer correct answer given by him, and minus 10 for CB for that wrong answer. Okay. So after the around the globe round, let's hear the scores. Divya.
Okay. So we have Jobin T leading again with 100 points.
Okay.
Ranjit Iti with 30 points. Sibi with 25 points and Deepak with 35 points.
I think Jobin is having a good time with correct questions going for it, and 100 points for Jobin, just surpassing all the other participants. Still, we do have 2 more rounds, so other participants, just go for it. You have options to just beat the top runner in this particular quiz after the 4th round. So next is the your choice round, and Divya, who will be getting the first chance among this?
So your choice round.
The least person will be getting.
Yeah, Sibi will be getting the first preference.
Okay.
Sibi followed with Ranjit Iti, Deepak and Jobin.
Okay. So it's Sibi, Ranjit Iti, Deepak, and then Jobin will be getting options in your choice round. And the first option will be, first choice will be given to Sibi among arts, movies, literature, Indian state, Tokyo Olympics. Okay. CB followed by
Indian
Ranjit.
state.
So he has chosen Indian state. So your question is for Indian state is right in front of you. If you know the answer, you can raise your hands and chat to me in private or public. That's fine. So your question is here. CB, identify the Indian state from the mountain passes. Mintaka Pass, Parpik Pass, Kunjara Pass, Agil Pass, Danakla, Kartungla, Perpanjal Pass. So if you know the answer, you can maybe just raise your hands and chat to me in private or just tell if the audio is fine. You need to identify the Indian state. I'm not able to hear you. Can you just chat in the chat box if you know the answer?
Arunachal Pradesh.
Okay, the Indian state that has been mentioned by CB is Arunachal Pradesh, which is again a wrong answer. So Arunachal Pradesh is not the correct answer. Okay, the question actually pass on to the audience. Audience, if you know the answer, identify the Indian state from the mountain passes. These are the mountain passes which is mentioned. You need to identify the Indian state. Your time starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the time is up. Yes. So any of the participants just want to give a try for this particular question, you can just give a try. Deepak, can you just tell me the answer if you know? Okay.
Sikkim.
Sikkim is a wrong answer. We have a correct answer which has come in. Ranjit has mentioned. Job in, yes, that's the correct answer. Jammu and Kashmir is the right answer for this particular question. Jammu and Kashmir is the correct answer. So Jobin has mentioned the correct answer, but no points for you because it was a open try. Okay, here we have Mintaka Pass, Kartungla. Kartungla, most of you might have actually heard. Barsil Pass, Sujida, Perpanjal Pass, Banihal Pass. Okay. So Jammu and Kashmir is the correct answer given by Jobin, and but no points. Okay. Let's just move to the next choice. Okay, the next choice is for Ranjit. Ranjit, you can choose from arts, literature, movies, and Tokyo Olympics. Can you just unmute and tell me? Ranjit.
Movies.
Movies. Okay, Ranjit has taken movies. Your question is right in front of you. Identify this historical movie from the poster which is released on 13th March 1931. Other participants, mute your mics. Other participants, mute your mic. Identify the historical movie from the poster which was released on 13th March 1931. You need to identify this particular movie, Ranjit. The direct question to you. Imperial Movietone, India's first perfect talkie. So there's the advertisement, and if you know the correct answer for the historical movie, you can mention that to me. Your time starts now.
Other India?
Pardon me?
Other India?
I think I'm not able to hear you. Can you just chat to me the answer? Mother India is a wrong answer. It's not Mother India. The question actually cancels and goes to the audience. Audience, if you know this particular historical movie from the poster released in 13 March 1931, it is considered as India's first on perfect talkie. And it is mentioned as all living, breathing 100% and talking. So it's first on something. So if you are able to identify the movie name, you will be getting exciting prizes. Your time is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and the time is up. Any of the audience want to just give a try? You can just give. Okay, no one actually going for that answer. Then the correct Answer is Alam Ara. Alam Ara is the first talkie feature film of India. Ardeshi Irani's ambitious project was Alam Ara, ushered in a new wave in Indian cinema. It brought sound on the celluloid, ending the silent era of movies. So it brought in the sound on the celluloid, ending the silent era of movies. Alam Ara is the correct answer. So no points for that particular question. Next is the option that is being given to Deepak. Deepak, you can choose from arts, literature, and Tokyo Olympics.
You can select Tokyo Olympics.
Tokyo Olympics is the one chosen by Deepak. Deepak, your question is in front of you. Emma McKeown, an Australian sports person, won 4 gold medals from
Swimming.
the 2000. Yes. I think that answer was very much known to you. So swimming is the correct answer. Okay, Emma McKeown is an Australian competitive swimmer. She is 4 times world record holder, 1 current and 3 former in the 4x100 meter freestyle relay. Her total career haul of 11 Olympic medals following the 2020 Olympic Games made her Australia's most decorated Olympian and included 1 gold medal from 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro and 4 gold medals from 2020 Summer Olympics. So swimming is the correct answer. So direct question to Deepak and 20 points for that direct answer.
Thank you.
20 points for Deepak for that direct answer. Next is the choice for Jobin to choose from literature and arts.
Literature.
Okay. That echoed like a literature poem. Okay. Your question in literature is here. Which Indian tennis player's autobiography is titled as Ace Against Odds? Which Indian tennis player's autobiography is titled as Ace Against Odds? Identify the Indian tennis player. Your time starts now. 10.
Leander Pacer.
Leander Pace is a wrong answer. Maybe there's something related to tennis as such. So, but that's not the correct answer. Leander Pace is not the correct answer. So the question actually cancels and goes to the audience. Audience, if you know the answer, you can chat in the live chat box of YouTube live. And just a clue for the audience as well. It's a lady tennis player. It's a lady tennis player. So if you know the correct answer, you can Indian lady tennis player. So if you know the answer, chat to me in chat to the live chat box of YouTube. Your time is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is Sania Mirza. Sania Mirza is the correct answer. Who has written her autobiography in Ace Against Odds is the autobiography written by Sania Mirza, who is a well-known celebrity as well as a tennis player. Okay. So with that, we are ending up with one option that is in arts. So all the teams, you can mute your mics and hands on your reactions and raise hand features. And your question from arts is right in front of you. If you know the answer, raise your hands and chat to me in private. Okay, your question is here. Guru Gopinath was a great dancer and master of Indian classical dance and was an exponent of which dance form? If you know the answer, raise your hands and chat to me in private. Guru Gopinath, okay, was a great dancer and a master of Indian classical dance and was an exponent of which dance form? Okay, Ranjit has raised his hands. Ranjit is the person who has raised his hands. So your time is for the audience. A correct answer will give you 20 points and a wrong answer will take away 10 points. The correct answer will give you 20 points and a negative 10. Okay. Guru Gopinath was a great dancer. Which dance form? Okay. The answer given by Ranjit, unfortunately, Ranjit, the answer is not correct. Odissi is not the correct answer. Odissi is not the correct answer. So the question actually pass on to the audience. Audience, you know the answer. Audience, Guru Gopinath was a great dancer and master of Indian classical dance and was an exponent of which dance form? This dance form is very much known to all the Keralites. So your time is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the time is up, and the correct answer, participants, if you want to give a try, just a blank try on this dance form. Okay, that's really amazing. The correct answer is Kathakali. Kathakali is the right answer. Guru Gopinath is an epic personality of Indian dancing in the 20th century. He was a great dancer and a master of Indian classical dance. It was his early effort that made the Kerala dance Kathakali widely popular and highly acclaimed at home and abroad. So Kathakali is the correct answer. Unfortunately, no participants actually going for it, but we have a negative 10 for Ranjit for that wrong answer. So with that negative 10 for Ranjit, let's hear the scores after the your choice round.
Okay, so the scores we have leading Jobin with 100 points, Deepak with 55 points, Ranjit with 20 points, and Sibi with 25 points.
CB with 25 points and Ranjit with 20 points, right?
Yes.
Okay, his earlier points was 35, right?
30
That's a
points.
negative.
His earlier point was 30.
30,
and,
okay, fine.
Yeah, minus 10 for the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's correct. So 20 points. So still Jobin is leading with 100 points. But not to mention that we have the make or break round or the buzzer round where close to 60 points is on stake and there'll be negative points as well. So Deepak, you can well try and go into beat Jobin if you want. Okay, others also you can just try your best. Okay, so we have close to 60 points at stake for the final 3 questions in make or break or buzzer round. 60 points, and for the wrong answer will be minus 10 points for each question. Okay, so all the answers might feel simple, but the questions might not be. Okay, so hands on your raise hand feature, the buzzer question. The first buzzer question starts now. If you know the answer, just before that, requesting the participants to mute your mic, because you can raise your hands and chat to me in private. So you can just mute your mic for this round. Okay. The first question for all the participants is right in front of you. 20 points for the correct answer and minus 10 for the wrong answer. Your question is here. It's one of the world's most recognizable landmarks. We can see these 72 names together in this particular landmark. These are the names of scientists, engineers, and mathematicians engraved in recognition of their contributions. So if you know the answer, you need to identify X. You can raise your hands if you know the answer and chat to me in private. Ranjit is the first person to raise his hands. If you know the answer, you can chat to me in private. Okay. And others, your time would be ending in 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8. Raise your hands and chat to me in private. I have got 2 chats, but only one raise hand feature. If you know the answer, raise your hands and chat to me in private. Otherwise, that answer won't be taken. Kindly raise your hands and chat to me in private. Raising your hands is equal to pressing the buzzer. I've got 3 chats. But once you need to raise your hands and then chat to me in private. Only Ranjit has actually raised his hand. Others, please raise your hand and chat to me in private. Otherwise, the answer won't be considered from your end. Okay, time is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the time is up. Okay, so just want to show you the names, giving you 5 seconds for mentioning the names as such. So if you are able to identify from these names, I'll just give you 5 seconds more. Okay, and if you know the answer, you can just raise your hands and chat to me. These are the names that is mentioned in the landmark. This is the names that is mentioned in the landmark. We are supposed to identify which landmark are we referring to here. Any teams, just giving you 5 seconds, 4, and to identify the X from the names that is written on it, which are the names of scientists, engineers, mathematicians engraved in this particular thing. If you know the answer, raise your hands and chat to me in private. The only person who has raised his hands is Ranjit. Okay, CB has now raised his hands. Okay, if you know, your time is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So the answers given by the participants is Nobel Prize that has been written by Ranjit, which is actually a wrong answer. Which is a wrong answer. In the last minute, I think, last second, I think CB actually identified from the names or not, I guess. The answer that has been given by CB is, the answer given by CB is the correct answer. It's the Eiffel Tower, with 72 names of French scientists, engineers, and mathematicians engraved in recognition of their contributions. So Eiffel Tower is the correct answer, and the answer given by CB is absolutely correct. So 20 points for CB for that correct answer given by him. So Eiffel Tower is the correct answer. 20 points for CB and minus 10 for Ranjit for that wrong answer. Okay, Eiffel Tower is the correct answer. So next, participants, hands on your buzzers, and your next question is right in front of you. If you know the answer, raise your hands, and CB, you can lower your hands. If you know the answer, you can raise your hands and chat to me in private the correct answer. Which is the smallest district by area in India? So a clue is it's a district which is there in South India. So if you know the answer, raise your hands and chat to me in private. Which is the smallest district by area in India? It is a district in South India. It's a district in South India. You need to identify which is the smallest district by area in India. The answer might be well known for you. So if you know the answer, raise your hands and give it a try. 20 points for the correct answer and minus 10 for a wrong answer. The second question in make or break round, again, Ranjit has given it a try with this option. So Ranjit has chatted to me in private. So any other participants, your time is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. The answer, let me read the answer that has been given by Ranjit. He has mentioned the district as Alapi. Before going with the answer, let me just go with the audience if they know the answer for this particular question. Which is the smallest district by area in India? So the clue for you is exactly it's a district within the geographical location of Kerala, maybe. So if you know the answer, that's a clue. And if you know the answer, you can chat in the live chat box of the YouTube live. Your time is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The time is up. The answer given by Ranjit is Alapi, which is also in Kerala. But the correct answer is Mahi. Mahi or Mayadi Jilla is one of the 4 districts of the Union Territory of Puducherry, India. It consists of the whole of the Mahi region. So Alapi is a wrong answer, and Mahi is the smallest district of India by size. The total area of Mahi district is surrounded by North Malabar of Kerala state, 3 sides by Kannur district and 1 side by Kozhikode district. Geographically, Mahi district is part of the North Malabar. Okay, so it is the 6th least populous district in the country out of 731. Okay, that's a wrong answer from Ranjit again, though he's trying very much. So that is a negative 10 for Ranjit. So Divya, let's hear the scores before going with the final question of make or break round.
Okay, so we have the same points except for Ranjit, there's a difference. So Jobin with 100 points, Deepak with 55 points, Sibi with 20 points. Sorry, Sibi with 45 points.
45 for that additional answer mentioned. Okay, Sibi with 45.
Ranjit, unfortunately, it's 0 points.
Okay, that is 2 negative, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So it's Jobin who is leading with 100 points. Sibi, you still have a chance to score in the next question to qualify into the finals of the Calpine family quiz, surpassing Deepak. Okay, so the final question will be given with 20 points for the correct answer and negative answer. We have a lighter competition between Deepak and Sibi. If you know the answer, raise your hands and chat to me in private. Okay, so participants, hands on your raise hand feature. Your question is right in front of you. You need to identify the Indian novelist, poet, or journalist. Is the novelist, poet, journalist? You need to identify this Indian novelist. He was born in Naihati, Bengal Presidency of British India. That is in present, it's West Bengal, and died in Kolkata. Okay, CB has given a try. You can raise your hands and chat to me in private. Okay, chat to me in private. Okay, so 2 participants have raised their hands. One is CB and the other one is Jobin. Okay, you can chat to me in private. Okay, Jobin and CB, both of you can chat to me the correct answer in private. The language is Bengali. Alma mater is University of Calcutta. So his literary movement is in Bengal Renaissance. So these are the notable works that is mentioned here. So let's hear the chat from both the teams. The answer given by CB is Prem Chand, and the answer given by Jobin is Bingim Chandra Chatterjee. Okay. So before going with the correct answers, let's hear the views of the audience. That's a try for you to just go with the Indian novelist or poet or journalist you need to identify from the pic as well as the details that is mentioned in the right. The time is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's see if CB has actually surpassed Deepak in this particular final question. CB has mentioned it as Prem Chand, and Jobin has mentioned Bengim Chandra Chatterjee. Okay, and it's heartbeat for Deepak, but that's a wrong answer given by CB. The correct answer again is going with Jobin. That is Bangim Chandra Chatterjee is the correct answer, the composer of Vande Mataram, originally in Sanskrit, personifying India as a mother goddess, inspiring activist during the Indian independence movement. Okay, that is the correct answer given by Jobin. So going above 100 points in the semi-finals this time. we have Jobin, and unfortunately, CB, you are not able to just overpass or surpass with that last answer we given. Better luck maybe next time. Deepak has maybe a calmer mind now, as he is also qualified into the finals of Calpine Family Quiz 2021. So we have Jobin with 120 points, qualified on to the finals of Calpine Family Quiz. Jobin, can you just introduce the person who is near to you, who was actually bringing up your points above 100 in the semi-finals? Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yes, yes. What is his name?
He is Asher John Jobin,
Okay.
studying in
Okay,
10th
so
and
that's
Bhavan Vidyamandir, Vellore.
okay. Okay, so he's the person who actually helped you in just going abroad. I mean, going beyond 100 points in this family. And so, Asher, congratulations for helping your father in this quiz. And
Thanks,
Deepak, you have just managed to enter the finals. So other teams also, just Ranjit, you have given a greater try giving it, but unfortunately the questions were not on to you, which was familiar with you. So CB also tried his best to just attempt for that final question. Unfortunately, he was having some issues with this, maybe bandwidth and so on, but we actually managed. So that was an interesting session, and yeah, to all the participants, thanks for participating.
Noble,
Yeah, hi.
Here, Grigor also with me.
Okay, so we have a couple of family members joining Jobin. So next time, Deepak, you can join. You can also call someone to actually help you out.
Yeah, definitely, I'll do that. I think I need it.
Okay, so that was one of the interesting sessions that we had actually done with the semi-finals, and next we will meet you in the finals. We have Jobin and Deepak qualified from this round, and I guess Sonal and Ranjit Pillai. So all the four will be competing it out in the finals of Calpine Family Quiz Grand Finals, which will be in this week itself. So thank you all for your great participation, and